Hey gang, good morning. Treadmill talk. Time for a little bit of a Gazey rant session. I figured now's a good time. I've trapped myself onto the treadmill for about 30 minutes or so. Got the incline cranked right up, just going slow, grinding out the end of this on a leg day. So the rant. Listen, as being in the coaching and fitness business for, over 40 years now, I've seen a lot of shit, and I've done a lot of stupid stuff myself and fallen off the wagon, not more than once, many times, unfortunately. Hey, you know what? It's human nature. But here's what kind of starts rubbing me the wrong way. Realize that what it is that you want requires, in most cases, a complete fucking overhaul to what you're currently doing. Don't think that this is a practical application that goes away. Let's equate this to brushing our teeth. What's going to happen when you stop brushing your teeth? Well, eventually they're going to decay, much like our health and fitness. I see so many people come to us, and listen, I'm not about taking people's money. I'm really not. I don't do this for the financial gain. I do this because I truly enjoy and am passionate as hell about causing and producing results and altering lives by changing lifestyles, not by creating a program for 8, 12, or 16 weeks that you haphazardly follow when it's convenient for you, get half-assed or no results, or in some cases, incredible results, only to go back to your usual bullshit moments later and get a hold of us a few months down the road in worse shape than you were when you left. What's the point? Save your money, keep it in your pocket, and be content being a fat person that's unhealthy. Don't conflict yourself with a goal that you're completely self-sabotaging by not doing the shit that you need to do. It's hard. That's why not everyone does it. Embrace the fact that it's going to suck at times. It's going to take a lot of willpower. It's going to require modifying your day. It may mean that you get up a little bit earlier or you stay up a little bit later. But I'll guarantee that most of you spend more time waiting for restaurant food in a week, or waiting for Uber Eats to arrive, or deciding what to watch on Netflix, that you could have been making 12 chicken breasts in the oven, or throwing it in a crock pot and letting itself do the work overnight. So anyone that comes to me and says, I just don't have time, I'm going to call bullshit right off the hop. If you don't have time to go and take a piss, if there is 0 minutes on your screen time on your phones, which I know none of us do, these devices are snapped to our heads like a second body part. You have the time if it's a priority and you make it a priority. You can throw half a dozen chicken breasts into a crock pot, throw in some vegetables, click the button, and walk away. It does the work for you. You can put 2 or 3 cups into a rice cooker, push the button, and walk away, and it does the work for you. You can put a scoop or 2 of protein into a shaker bottle, throw a handful of nuts into a Ziploc bag, and leave the house with at least 1 meal. So don't tell me that you don't fucking have time to do this shit when I know you do. What you're doing is creating an out for yourself. You're creating the logical possibility that this is beyond your reach, and you know what? It may in fact be, but don't complain then. It takes away your right to complain when you know what you have to do, and for whatever reason, you are finding a crutch in which not to do it. It's gonna be hard, guys. It's not an easy road, and it's not a Band-Aid solution. It's shit that you have to do differently, day in and day out. And without that, you're just gonna go back to the usual bullshit that you had all along. Case in point, myself. I let myself go, I'll gain 100 pounds. No time at all. And then I got to spend a year busting my balls, regretting the fact that I did that in order to put it back on track again. But you know what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't fucking complain about it. I wouldn't say that I don't have the time. I wouldn't find a crutch or an excuse as to why I couldn't do it. You just got to get the shit done, regardless. If it's that important to you, you will do it. If there was a gun to your head, or if there's $1 million bill attached to the prize, I'm sure you would find the resources within you in order to make it happen, right? Because the goal far exceeds the perceived effort. So you have to line up the perceived effort in line with what it is that you want over the long term. If feeling better, looking better, improving health markers, potentially living longer is important to you, then you got to get that shit done. It's non-negotiable. That means that you don't need to be such a militant ass like I sometimes come across. Do I come across as a dick in my coaching? Absolutely I do. Because I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to kiss your ass. I'm not here to tell you the shit that you think you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the truth about what I feel is going on. I will commend your efforts when they are commendable. I will applaud you when it's applausible. And I will tear you a new ass when you're doing stupid shit that is just going to self-sabotage your progress. I didn't sign up for that as a coach. I didn't sign up to take on people who aren't willing to give 100% of the time. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for a free ride, if you're looking for a seat on the lazy boy, if you're looking to watch Netflix and eat potato chips and expect that you're going to change the way that you live, then you've got the wrong coach. That's not going to be me. I'm not going to stand for that shit. I will fire you as a client before I deal with that. I will refund 100% of your money if I think that you are wasting it, because it does nothing for me. 99.9% of our business over the last 8 or 9 years has been exclusively through referrals. Do you think we get referrals from people that fail? Hell no. All the referrals come from people who do exceedingly well, because it shows. People will come up to them and ask them and say, "You're looking great. What are you doing?" And then our name will come up in conversation, and voila, we've got a new client. I don't want to see you fail, guys. I want to see you take the steps that you need to do. Make things planned and deliberate, with a purpose, with a blueprint, with a goal in mind that's sustainable and maintainable and reachable. It's not going to happen overnight. Some of us have spent years neglecting ourselves and expect all of a sudden that when we make this decision to get fit, that things are just going to magically happen overnight. It should be a slow process. You want it to be a slow process because it's a lot more sustainable that way. You're not going to starve yourself into looking great. Your metabolism is going to slow down. You're going to metabolically screw yourself. You're not going to exercise your way into looking great. You can't out-eat a shitty diet. You can't outwork, rather, a shitty diet. You're not going to take prescription medication, sit on the couch, hope to take a GLP, and mysteriously the weight just falls off you and you look fantastic. Guess what? You may lose weight, but I tell you, it's probably not going to alter your body composition that much. You're not going to grow new muscle. There's a reason they call them Ozempic zombies, because these are people who are inherently not willing to do the hard work. I'm not saying that that's the case across the board. Don't fucking jump all over me in the comments. But they're not your typical hardworking, fitness-minded, nutrition-minded individuals that they were doing these test cases with. They are regular folks who are overweight. Are these things saving lives? Absolutely they are. But we're also looking at things from an aesthetic standpoint as well. The health benefits, absolutely amazing, aside from the aesthetic benefit. But don't you want to look good too? It's one thing to feel good, function good, increase your longevity. But isn't it nice to have the byproduct of that being a better, more confident appearance and impacting you psychologically, so you don't have those emotional woes of what to wear, when to wear, and how you look in certain clothes, or how people perceive you. I know it's bullshit, and I know we shouldn't do it, but hey, let's face the truth. We all friggin' do it. We all have those judgments in our head. Whether we act on them or not is another thing, but let's face it. We want to look good, we want to feel good, we want to function well, we want to be healthy, we want to live long, solid, healthy lives. We want to be mobile in our 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. We don't want to be crippled and live half of our life in a bullshit state. So it's because of the choices that you make now that are impacting that part of your life at that point. So if you need to do what you gotta do, listen, I'm not here to criticize. You do you. As a coach, we make suggestions. The people we work with ultimately make the decisions. I can only make suggestions. If you follow them, you follow them. But what I aim to do is get the best results in the shortest period of time by doing everything as best as we can. Are there going to be moments where we deviate from that? Absolutely. We're not robots. But we have to reward the work that is rewardable. It's not a given. It's not because it's Friday you can go off the plan. It's not because it's your dog's birthday. It's not because it's everyone else that you know in your life's birthday and there's a celebration. And it would be bad luck not to have birthday cake every fucking week because you've got a birthday to go to every week. Or, oh God, it's the summer. There's a barbecue. I can't stop drinking on the summer. And I love my wine. Why should I have to give up my wine? And oh my God, it's the holidays. Oh, we can't forget the holidays. By this time, you see what I'm talking about. Everyone's able to find a reason not to do the shit that they're doing. You just gotta lock it in, folks. You gotta choose your battles. You gotta realize that not every week can be a gorge fest as much as we like it to. Most of us can't get away with that shit, especially as you get older, where your metabolism isn't quite as friendly as it used to be. I'm going to be doing an interview with my hormone specialist, Kayla Adebajo. She is a genius when it comes to hormonal optimization. I would highly, highly recommend that if you're over the age of 40, that you inquire about this shit. Because a lot of the issues that you might be facing could also be metabolic changes in your life impacted by failing hormones that happens to every one of us. But when we start to age, aging is a condition. It's not a given. We can slow it down to a certain extent. We can improve on it to a great extent. But you don't just sit back and let shit happen to you and complain about the same stuff year in and year out. And I swear to God, if anyone comes to me with a New Year's resolution, I'm going to absolutely fucking lose my shit, because it shouldn't take a special day on the calendar to do the shit that you need to be doing all year long, because it's probably been a resolution of yours in the past. So just do it. Don't start yesterday. Don't start next week. Don't start at the end of the summer. Don't start after your holidays. Don't start after the cottage. Just fucking start and don't stop. That's all there is to it. That's all I've got to say for today. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate the rant. Cheers, subscribe, like, comment, share. Yell at me, hate me, love me, hire me. But prepare to be fired if you're ready to fuck this shit up. So talk to you soon. Bye.